back in the house with Dr. Maida, Oasis Vein and Vitality, and we're talking about my veins. I can't tell you how many people have asked me about the treatment, about my legs, and you haven't really seen anything from me on it because it really did take some time to heal.
It does. In fact, I haven't seen, you showed me before and after, and I was like, whoa.
I have no more cankles. My ankles are not swollen anymore. I still have a little bit of coloring to them, but the majority of my issues have been fixed.
Excellent. Love it. Music to our ears, too.
I can't even tell you how happy I am. This was like the best thing I've ever done. Literally one of the best things I've ever done. I've struggled with bad veins since my 20s. Yeah. And you were the first person to actually dive in there, really look at what was going on with my veins and fix it from the inside.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing, because by the time you see things on the surface, many times, not every time, but many times when you see things on the surface, that's just literally the tip of the iceberg with the rest of it down below the surface. And if we just keep chopping off the tip, it's just going to keep coming back up. So we got to get down and deal with the actual issue.
I am 100%. And the time to feel better was super quick. Mm-hmm. But to really look the way I wanted it to look, my shoes were not fitting me because my feet were swelling up. My ankles were huge. The straps around my ankles, I would have like marks after I would take the shoes off from the straps. Mm-hmm. Gone. It's all gone.
Yeah. Very gratifying for us too to see that.
You are that person that you've been struggling with the cankles that you don't really have, but your legs are so swollen at the end of the day. If there's pain, fatigue, any of those things, or you just don't like the way they look. And I was talking to Troy, who did the ultrasound on my legs, and I'm like, I'm hoping this is a long-term fix. He goes, it really is.
Yeah. And speaking of, I'll give you the good news. Your ultrasound today looks fantastic. Everything looks terrific. Everything
I'm really
that we
happy.
did. So yeah.
A little bit of discoloration that you'll see in my ankles when I post more video, that's going to go away. And then there's also some treatments that I can do topically to help it. But the health of my legs in general are fixed.
Yeah, and that's, to your point, the cosmetic, the discoloration, that's actually the last thing to go.
Nothing a good spray tan can't fix. So grateful that my shoes fit. I don't have cankles. My legs don't hurt. For all of that, I am like, I'm just beyond thrilled. So Dr. Maida is not only doing veins, which is what I love about everything that you do, is it's really working on the body from the inside out. And so for me, it started here with my veins, but really you're looking at longevity and health and wellness.
Absolutely. With sort of that same thought or same concept in mind, let's get to the root cause. So as we were talking about the swelling and the heaviness and the spider veins and this and that and the other, well, let's get to the root cause and address that. So similarly, again, I'm a cardiologist by background, and so can we get to the root cause? It's great that we have all this technology to fix blockages and stents and bypasses. That's terrific, and God forbid anybody needs it. It's great that we've got it.
Right.
But can we do something to prevent it? And I've kept over years, tracking back, and we're literally down to microscopic and cellular and genetic levels with some of these things. And so that's
and your
really
passion
exciting.
for this and your drive to learn about it is what's so cool, because we're really just scratching the surface of what's out there. And when you have a doctor who is really interested in actually learning about it, that's where you're going to get the best care.
Yeah, we hope so, and we think so. And to your point, when you said about personalizing it, and that's really the key for us. One size doesn't necessarily fit all. Certain things, obviously, diet and exercise, right, generically, but what type of diet, what type of exercise, what type we talk
And if
about
there was one thing for everybody, then we'd all look amazing.
Right.
We'd all be perfect. But
Right.
why do some people say, but I exercise and I'm trying to eat healthy and I still don't? Because maybe you need a different prescription than somebody else.
Right. Our next foray, if you will, is into the microbiome. Now we actually have the ability not just to take a probiotic generically, but actually customize your probiotic based on you and your specific microbiome.
And the thing is that if we're spending time and we're spending money, you can go to Whole Foods and buy all of these things. But are they actually working for you? Are they working against you?
Right, exactly. Is it optimized for you? And that's the thing. Our goal here at Oasis is to customize, personalize, give you the right treatment for the right reason, for the right problem, get the right result.
So come on in here, Oasis Vein and Vitality, mention Jules, and and see what they can do for you. You know what? I always say knowledge is power. You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
They're located at Pinnacle Peak and Hayden or Miller, and they'll take great care of you, I promise.
Appreciate that. Always a pleasure.
Yay.